Okay, so today's review is of the CCM Caterpillar 245 ME in 1/48 scale. This is a relatively new model at the time of this video being posted. I do believe, and I have been told, that these have been made out of some of the leftover 245 front shovels that CCM produced a while back. Um, Almost all retailers at this point no longer have these available. There are only 395 made. So if you're looking to pick one up, I would highly recommend doing it sooner than later if you can find one, because it is a nice model. The price is a little high, but it's a nice model to have in your historic cat collection or cat collection in general. So let's start off with the cab. As you can see, it does have a cab guard, which I'm not sure why they decided to keep that, but whatever. It makes the model look a little better, I guess. Then you have your detailed operator's compartment, as you can see. Right there, you got a nice seat, and you got some foot pedals, and some levers to control your boom and stick. And I do believe that lever is for walking the tracks. Coming around, you do have a nice 245 decal right here. You have some nice simulated latches in the detail, in the casting, to add some nice detail to the model. Then you have some more right here. Like I said, nice 245 decal. And the handrails on here are all metal, but they're a nice thin metal, so they do have a little bend to them, but they are metal and not plastic like you see on most Caterpillar models today. Coming to the back, you do have a nice painted black line that goes all the way around. Well, doesn't go on the counterweight, it's just on both sides of the car body. Coming to the rear of the machine, it's kind of be hard to do because this model is it's a lot larger than what I'm used to reviewing. So I'm going to zoom out a little bit. As you can see, you have a nice Caterpillar decal right here on the counterweight. The counterweight is nice as well. And as you just saw, the engine compartment does open. It could be a little tricky to get open sometimes. And sometimes the doors don't always want to pop open. But there is a nice detailed engine in there. I'm just having a hard time getting this one door open, like usual when I go to film a review. But this door does open. Oh, there we go. It's going to be a little bit of a pain to open, but it does open. Slide the pointer in, and as you can see, there's the other side of your engine. So you could theoretically pose the machine having service done if you were to have it in a dial, which is nice. And then they just close right back up. Moving to this side of the machine, it's kind of like the other side, and you have some nice latches right here to where you would open up on the real machine to get to your engine. Coming to the top, as you can see almost right through the model, which is nice. And you can see the hydraulic lines actually run the different parts of the engine. I'm guessing they would run to all your different to your hydraulic reservoir, to power your cylinders and the pump and everything. You have a nice exhaust right here, and I'm guessing this is your air cleaner right here. And then coming to the front of the model, sorry about that, you do have some nice hydraulic lines right here. Getting to some of the functionality of the model, you just got to be very careful with these. I don't want to, the cylinders on mine are very stiff, so I'm not really going to play with it and push it to its limits. So I'm not going to show you all the functionality because I don't want to risk breaking anything, since the model wasn't really the cheapest thing in the world. But the stick, mine stick goes out that far and comes in that far. My bucket goes out that far, which is nice, and it will come in that far. And it does have a great range of motion with the boom and everything. Like I said, I'm not gonna push it to the limit. I don't want to risk breaking anything. I know a few people that received their model broken, so I want to avoid that at all costs. And as you can see here, you have some nice detailing of the hydraulics and everything. It goes black soft lines to some yellow hard lines. And then on the back of the boom, you could see. But overall, it's a nice model to have. Like I said, if you're looking to collect older Caterpillar models, like I'm starting to do, I'm starting to collect some older CCM Caterpillar collectibles. They're nice models. The price at the time of the filming, I got mine for $275 shipped from Keystone Diecast. And I do believe within a few weeks of the pre-orders being out for the model, they sold completely out, as most dealers did as well. But overall, it's a nice model. The 245s in general are a nice model. CCM, in my opinion, did a very good job with modeling them. I do not believe CCM built this model. I've been told that a third party was the one tasked with making the ME configuration. And that person got the paint match spot on. In some lights, you could tell the paint looks a little newer than on here, but it's a great paint match. But that's just kind of about it for this review. Nice review of a fairly nice model. If you have any questions, feel free to ask. If you haven't already, please subscribe. Like us on Facebook and follow us on Instagram. Both links will be in the description. And that's just kind of about it for this video. So thank you for watching, and stay tuned for the next video to be uploaded.